Obligatory spirit dance. That was the obligatory spirit dance from Spirit, who possessed me so that I can dance with you guys. Shout out to all of y'all in the building. You already know what time it is. Technically, it's 6:18. For those of you who thought I meant that literally, 6:19 PST. For those of you who are in the building, it's Demon Slayer deck, baby. I want to make sure to do shout out to Annie. I'm glad you guys enjoy when I do these. I want to do at least one a week. You know what I'm saying? Stay sharp. Turn on the swag. The swag is automatic. You know what I mean? We just exemplify swagger in whatever we do. Anyway, Virgo season theme, especially as we step into this new moon, I would like you to accept your perfection at some core of your being, at the core of your being, is the infinite nature of you as a soul and the creation source point contact that you have with the creator, the universe, God, whatever the fuck you want to call it. All right. This is the direct link and channel to remind you that at the very least, a certain level or at the true nature of your being, you're perfect. You have perfection. You are not lacking. You don't need anything. This looks a little bit more zoomed in than normal, but I'm just going to pretend that this is just how it's always been. All right. Today's energy is so freaking awesome. That's the moon in Leo, my friends. Leo is awesomeness. So Aries is rawness. And one thing to keep in mind is when I speak about the description of zodiac signs, I don't want you to think about people. Like when I talk about Leo, I don't want you to think about Leos. There's no such thing as Leos. It's just the language that we've created. So Leo is the energy of awesomeness. Everyone has Leo in their chart. And Virgo is this real conscious or understanding state of perfection, improvement. If you ask Virgo, they'll never admit they're perfect. So they have this weird perfectionism where they have to kind of like do things over and over because it's not good enough, which is so dumb because they're actually a state of perfection. If you ask them, they're going to tell you improvement. You'll know they have the Virgo energy because they're going to hit you with some bullshit like, you always get better. You're always improving. You're never perfect. Criticize, 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 criticize. It's bullshit. These motherfuckers are literally perfect. How are you perfection? And you argue with your own self about your perfection. You have a Beyonce and a Michael Jackson. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Just stop. Just stop. It was cute at first because we get it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to do better for you. Could you stop? Could you stop? Because now we see Pisces out here. You don't have to convince Pisces. But Pisces is a whole different beast. Pisces will just enable every bad habit that you have. So do you want Virgo who's going to nitpick it? Or do you want Pisces that's going to hand you a pint of alcohol when you said you want to quit drinking? Pisces is the best thing, so I go with Pisces. But I do have Virgo on my fifth. It is what it is. This perfection comes with a price. Y'all are such this blessing and curse energy, like a motherfucker. Stop. I get that y'all are the most karmic signs ever. Just chill. Just chill. Okay. So I just need you to accept that you're perfect. It is what it is, whether you have Virgo or not. And if you need to look to Virgo, you know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant of the game, the Masters, Virgo is the master. Okay. Leo is awesome. And Sagittarius is amazing. There is a distinction between awesomeness and amazingness. I'm just going to riff. Awesomeness is Leo, and that gives birth to amazingness. Okay. Love, Leo, joy, Sag. And this is where, all right, you can see we're getting ready to step into the new moon in Virgo. For those of you who ordered the Mars and Libra, I got that scheduled to work on tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for your patience. You guys are the fucking best. Friday is going to be of course the apex of this. I'm going to put the time zone because that's going to be Thursday actually. Y'all. Okay, I don't know why I started channeling that. And I'm just going to say channeling to vaguely allude to anything that I do candidly, just so that I can come off as psychic or spiritual. But see, the cool thing about you guys is you guys know when I channel. It's the dopest thing ever. Like, You guys, especially with Sag, Cap, Aqua, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, I don't care what energy you have. Some of you guys know when I actually start channeling, and like you're more aware of it than me. It's like you can see that faster than me. Anyway, so oh my god, why am I so? All right, I don't know why I did that. So basically, we have this new moon in Virgo, 21 degrees, y'all. 21 motherfucking degrees. Venus finna go direct. All right. And what's cool about this is it's your new life. It's your new life. Every year you activate a new life. Every year you activate a new life. And this new life is now opposite Saturn and Neptune, baby. Trine Jupiter and Uranus. Okay, so yes, my Gemini trend that just be coming through, and then the Cap moon is like, nigga, chill, nigga, chill, nigga, chill, stop. Okay, my bad. Gemini, chill, please. All right. Shout out Infinite Night Divine. Shout out Sapphire. All right, we see y'all. Get this. This new life is being backed with this expansion of grounded footing. So every year that you've had this new life, all right, listen, this is not the peace dealer saying this. This is, the peace dealer is your hype man. I don't like to just say nice things about people, but this is Virgo's perspective. Okay. I'm gonna have to put on the glasses just so you can see the distinction. I can't hide behind shades. Okay, cool. So I'm giving you Virgo's perspective. This is not because Virgo puts their little salt in perspective and they give you the real or whatever. You might have felt that your life ain't shit. I'm sorry. Yeah. From Virgo coming through here to speak through the peace dealer for you. Your life really ain't shit. Your life was cool. You know what I'm saying? You did good for your life. All right. Unless you a Virgo, unless you another Virgo watching this. Come on. I know. And you have to deal with everyone. But like, your life up until this point, it was mid. Like you probably might not have seen since 2011. And then again till now the effects. So like every year you started this new life, it's probably been average. You know what I'm saying? You're probably like peace dealer or Virgo. Like, how come every year when we start this new life, it's just like, it's like something's missing. It's like, really, that's it? Really, that's it? That's what this year is for. This year, I'm gonna put some spice on it for you. The peace dealer is gonna guide you, and you're gonna notice that this new life hits different this year and next year. You see, you put me in your life, I put your life right. Okay, y'all be trying to hate on us, talking about we critique you too much, we're too critical. What the fuck would you do without us? What would you do without us in your life? How average would your lame ass life be if we weren't here to make it better? Sagittarius, stop. We not Sagittarius. Sagittarius, stop. Sagittarius, stop. We're not arguing right now. You always have to say something. You think you're Gemini. You always have to say something. Stop. Okay, so like it's cool. You're gonna find out with this new moon and with this new life, Capricorn. We love you. We got no problems with you, Cap. All right, he's gonna hit peace. I'm gonna let the peace dealer come back. You see why I didn't want to bring Virgo. Virgo's always like throwing shade. Virgo's always sideways hating. I don't understand. Like, and always being biased towards Capricorn and Taurus. Like, of course, nothing's wrong with Virgo and Caps. So it is what it is. Like, you see how Gemini caught astray? Like, we were literally just here, and then we literally just caught astray for existing. Like, why couldn't you get a Sag without this and Gemini? All right, it is what it is. Anyway, like Virgo was saying, we don't like Caps either. Stop. Y'all love each other. Stop. Anyway, yes. Okay. This new moon Virgo gonna hit different. It's not gonna be the same. This is gonna feel more than ever that you are on the road to creating a new adventure in Sagittarius season. And it starts now. So you're feeling the swag transcending. Right now, you're in a very strange feeling because the swag that you have, Queen Dom, I feel like because you're Cancer rising, Cap is your up, and then Taurus is your best friend. So I feel like you're a little biased. I don't know. See, I'm not gonna hate you. You would know. So it's actually the other way around. Maybe you know something we don't know. So it is what it is. So I would take that back. I'm a 1 degree progressed Cancer rising right now. But other than that, I'm glad you seriously feel it. The quality of the behaviors you are activating, the behavioral patterns you are imprinting through your actions that you're going to take towards other people. This is it. I want you to clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. You are victorious. You are an adventurer. You are the winner. You are the winner. The winner. You are the winner of this. Congratulations. Congratulations from me to you. You must clap for yourself. It's just going to be very unconventional how badass this is. All right. So, like, you're going to see elements of your dreams, just like, because you set it up beforehand to move forward. Basically, the best way I can say this, invisible properties, invisible aspects of your own consciousness that exist in your own energetic electromagnetic field powered by your heart and controlled by your mind are going to just appear just like that. This, thank you, Christopher. This, of course, is illusion. Your critical mind and brain is going to process that it comes out of thin air. It's an illusion. It's not coming out of thin air. This is just because of how limited we can see of the spectrum. That's what it's going to look like. In reality, you have been spending the past 3 weeks changing your behavior to live as the person who, opposite Pisces, really experiences everything you imagine. So you've been imagining things that you desire, whether you're conscious or unconscious of this, you always manifest. You may be imagining things you don't want. You may be imagining old elements of your old story. Okay. You might be imagining old narratives that do not really express who you truly are. And that's what you're bringing into your reality, whether you're aware of it or not. Or you've been taking a conscientious, mindful, selective look at everything you want to continue living, and you created space in your imagination to live as if it's already here. This ingrained patterns into your habit. This is magic. I am describing how magic works in its simplest form. You have created this space. Shout out to Christopher Brown, who has joined, of course. Infinity Club. Welcome to Infinity Club, brother. Welcome. I've done the I've uploaded the extended Magic Moon message for those of you who are, able to view that. Do we still have time to perfect this technique, Nikki D? That's such a great question. The moon that's in Leo right now is the final part of this transit. And the beautiful thing about what you asked is even after Virgo season, you're going to continue perfecting this technique. This is what Virgo will tell you, constant improvement. So your perfection of the technique, by the time you step into the new moon in Virgo, you have been sharpening your sword. From the new moon in Leo, that was the energy needed to actually like hammer down your sword. The sword is your lifestyle, your word, your technique. And then, of course, from new moon in Leo to full moon in Leo, you've sharpened the sword, full moon in Leo, you harvested it, you let it cool down. And now coming into the new moon, it is perfectly sharp. After this Virgo season, you're just going to keep sharpening the sword. You're going to just keep practicing. That means that even if you're doing it perfect, you're just going to keep practicing to make sure you maintain that form. That's the mastery of Virgo. Virgo doesn't master something and then decide to be like, all right, I'm good at it now. I don't have to do it anymore. No, 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 no. Virgo is Kobe in the motherfucking gym. He dropped 60 points last night. He's not about to go late. He's about to go back in the gym and get ready for another 30, 40 point game. And if he feels like he dropped 60 again, that's Virgo. You stay repetitive, living that life of mastery, keeping your short start, because you never know when will be the day that, you know what I'm saying, you get truly tested. So I love that question. But what I want to really harp on is this new activation of your life is taking the imaginary space that you held space for. Oh, I want this extra luxury in my life. I'm imagining this luxury. So the way I'm behaving is as someone who has this. That's magic. I'm operating out of faith. I have decided, Capricorn, what I know, Christopher Brown, thank you. For those of you who donate 20, you're going to be getting a card because you joined Infinity Club, Chris. You're going to get 2 cards because joining Infinity Club does count as one. Okay. So for those of you who want a personal card, minimum 20. All right. And once again, we're gonna give you 2. That being said, now the faith I'm holding space for relative to already deciding, Capricorn, and knowing what I've decided that I want extra luxury in my life. I know exactly the extra luxury I want in my life. That's it. This is the elite God tier. If you want the elite God tier level of creation, it's not easy. It's easy to do in a moment, but to carry it moment to moment will require this God level from you. Even if you don't have planets in these signs, you have this energy in your chart. So for those of you who have planets in these signs, you'll find that you're able to tap into it. So if you want the executive God level axis of creation and magic manifestation, this is all you have to do. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aqua, and Pisces. And if you want, you can build it up from Aries to Scorpio and then hit that. But you could just do the last 4 if you want. See it. Sagittarius, visualize it. I want extra luxury in my life. What does that look like for me? That looks like double D titties in my face, feeding me grapes while I'm saying, hurry up with my goddamn croissants. I am a god. The fuck you thought? Okay, hurry up with my damn croissants. I'm living like yay. Okay, isn't that very pompous? That's God level. Oh my God, gods are so obnoxious. So if you end up becoming obnoxious yourself, it's just the influence of the gods overwashing you. Anyway, I can see my croissants being hurried up. I see it. I see it clear. I feel the double D's. And you know what I'm saying? I do not discriminate against titties. All right. I like A, B, C, D. I know I made that skit the other day, and I'm not specific. Beautiful boobs are beautiful boobs, whether they're fake or real. Okay. If as long as I can feel them, I can see it though. I can feel it. I can taste the smell of croissants. Boom. I have decided that what I see, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the Capricorn. Decision requires responsibility because now the decisive element of your actions follow your decision, with which you maintain with integrity. We don't second guess our decisions. We can change our mind. We can change the vision. We don't second guess our decisions. What comes after that decision? Knowledge. Aquarius. I know everything that I've decided, the double D titties and the croissants. I know they're butter croissants. Okay, she has a bra on, but like you can see the nipple through the bras. It's beautiful. And she's singing to me. She's singing Runaway a cappella. It's the best. This is luxury that I have always. In fact, she has adjustable boobs. She can change it from B to D just like that. I've never seen in adjustable titties like that. They're magic tits. They're magic tits. Okay. Nancy, I am on the verge of making astrology courses. This week, I'm going to start making Astro 101, 102, 103, 104, and 105. And that's going to be the holdover until I make the official astrology course. But I know you guys have been wanting astrology courses, so I'm going to start to work on them this week. Astro 101 is going to be Enter the Planets. I'm sorry, Meet the Planets. Astro 102 is going to be Enter the Zodiac. Astro 103 is going to be, of course, the astrological houses. Astro 104 is going to be planetary aspects. And Astro 105 is natal chart analysis, putting all the 4 parts into one. It's going to be a banger for the streets. World War Season 02 is coming out. You know I got y'all. Okay. So with that being said, I have decided, I've seen it, Sag, I've decided Capricorn, and now I know Aquarius. This is very important. I know it's fixed. It's stubborn. Have you ever met any Aquarius? You cannot argue with these motherfuckers. Argue with an Aquarius right now that knows what they know. They're going to look at you like you're stupid. They're going to look at you weird, even though they're the sign of weirdness. All right. Because they know. They're Christian Dixie spinning the block on Wheel of Fortune and winning in infinity. Oh God. Okay. And then after I know, boom, I believe. Pisces. That's it. That's it. I believe. Okay. Dreaming with Tess. That's genius, actually. I'll think of one. Right, A, I got your Cash App. So yeah, I can do a contest so one person can probably win the whole pack. Thanks for the idea. So with that being said, guys, okay. I see, bruh. I see, I decide, I know, I believe. That's it. If you want to try it yourself, just do that. I've seen the croissants, I've decided on the titties, I know how good they taste, and I believe. Now the way I'm behaving, Myra, I got you. We could do free reading giveaways once a month, 2 or twice a month. So thank you guys for giving me this feedback, because this is beautiful. We could start to build more on this too, and I'll find ways where we could incorporate that. But yeah, y'all. So basically, now based on my belief, what's opposite Pisces? Virgo. The way that I behave is as somebody who has adjustable tits in my face and like the most tasty croissants that are just being brought to me. Shell, I'm going to do 4 pies. I was going to do 3, but now I feel I should do 4. And this is beautiful because now the way I behave, even though I might not see those croissants here right now, the way I behave is as someone who's getting his goddamn croissants. That's it. Like I already know, and I've believed it. I believe what I know. I Pisces what I Aquarius. Okay. And that's it. That's magic. I don't care how delusional I look. The shit has butter on it. I'm happy as a motherfucker. Yes. Why are you so happy? You don't see these tits in my face? That dude's crazy. He's talking about croissants and tits in his face. That's how you have to be. That's magic. Magician. Okay? Beautiful. And that's why now when you step into this new moon, it's just going to appear out of nowhere. I'm just going to turn left and get smacked by adjustable titties. They're B. Now they're C. Now they're double D. Boom. I'm not even going to be surprised. I believed this. I seen this in my vision. God showed me this vision, and now I am experiencing it. So that's why, okay, things are just going to appear just like that, because whether you know it or not, you've spent the last 3 weeks creating the lifestyle and behavior to manifest this. And so now you're here with your favorite NPC, new lifestyle activation. Okay. On Thursday, we're going to have the new moon. And now the pile that you pick, okay. Versputia. I forgot what she kept saying. Fuck. The pile that you pick is going to give you insight into what lifestyle you're activating. Now, I have to give you a word of warning. Okay. Thank you, Iju. Thank you very much, Iju. All right. This lifestyle activation is going to affect the karma and fate of your actions and decisions for the next 2 years. Technically, this is like a 10-year North Nodal transit, but this Virgo season and next Virgo season, based on what you commit into your behavior. Okay. This is what is putting you in a position to change every facet of your life. And this new moon in Virgo is going to prepare you for the new moon in Pisces. Okay. The Pisces season this year and next year have Saturn and Neptune. 2023 Pisces season, we didn't have Saturn in Pisces. Okay. It was coming out of Aquarius. So this 2023, or really 2024, right? And coming into 2025, that's going to bring to a crystallization all your dreams. And so this lifestyle is the key to get there. You really want to get excited, because remember, we're going to use the magic reading concept. I'm not giving you a psychic reading. I'm not a psychic that's saying you pick pile 3, so this is going to happen. No. I'm the magician. I am creating constructs and you are going to choose whether to walk through that door or not. You're going to pick a card, right? But if you pick pile 1 and you listen to pile 3 and you realize, no, pile 3 is my pile, that's your pile. We are using conscious magic creation and manifestation to aid the quality. Your destiny is your destiny, and the way you react to this is your karma. But what I want to do, Jen Fisher has called it again. She's 1-for-1 so far. She's 1-0. She about to be 2-0. We about to see. All right, these readings are amazing because y'all, this shit is awesome. So you and I are going to co-create. And if this is an RPG and you're on your journey, this video is you pressing the A button on me as the NPC, and I'm going to present 4 piles to you. You can pick as much as you want. One of them is going to resonate with you the most. That's your pile. Okay, Creator Chronicles, don't we all, even the ones who are, I feel you, and said like a true Aries, okay? And this is where personally you get to add whatever you want. I want you to see this as a magic template. You can see pile 2 and like 1% of it make up the rest of the 99. You might like 100% of it. Add on to it. Or if it's perfect for you, keep it. I want to make sure that you know this is not fatalistic. I'm just here to add magic to your experience, and you get to choose how you do that. Okay, so we're just going to throw out concepts, ideas, and see, decide, know, believe. Sag, Cap, Aqua, Pisces. Okay, this is where personally, all right, you're going to be able to take the concepts. Now let's add even more highlight to this, especially with North Node and Aries, and how, you know, you just watching this video at this time is not for no reason. You summoned me, okay? And so relative to this, you are meant to pick the pile you're meant to pick. I am just a facilitator who, this is all you, B. This is all you. I swear to God, this is all you. That's why I be doing some of these videos. And some of you feel like, oh my God, you're talking directly to me. Yes, it's me and you. Especially if you're a main character, the camera is following you. I'm just the side character as you're watching. All right, cool. Anyway, we're gonna do 4 piles. All right. I feel really good about this because once again, this is basically magic that you get to bring with you into the new moon. So the cards that you pull, see, I'm telling you, you literally woke up right before this live because this was for you. All right. The pile that you pick and the cards that you want, Nancy, for those of you who want a personal reading, Miss Mia Judge, I got your Cash App. If you go to my website at thepeacedealer.com, you can order a reading. I'm about to have a pay-per-call service, so you can call me per minute for tarot. For now, if any of you want a tarot reading, you can order a recorded report, and in the notes, just type tarot, and I'll just make it a 15 or 30-minute tarot reading, depending on what you got. Okay. Especially even if you want a consultation. I've never really said that before, but I'm putting that out there just for this one time until I have the paper call up. So yeah, basically you're going to get an idea. You're going to pull what message you want. And that's just what I want you to bring with you towards how you're forming this new lifestyle. And of course, okay, anything else you want to add, because this is your life. This is your life. Anything that you want to add, that's up to you. Okay, I'm not these psychics that are saying this is what's going to happen to you and nothing else. No, we're taking a more magical approach. We have results with this every time. If you don't believe me, watch the last card where Jen called the magician, and that's what happened. All right, so it is what it is. We really do this. All right. Anyway, we're gonna do 4 piles once again. The final card is gonna be the outcome. The middle card is going to be the gift. What gift are you being given to see through this lifestyle? And the first card is, what is this new life you're activating? What is the totem? What is the theme? Before we step into that, the moon is in Leo. There is a transcendence of swag as the moon has been kissing Venus. Ew. And Lilith. First of all, you're going to feel a sense of horniness that you're not used to. And a lot of that is because of Lilith. and then Mars that's getting ready to square Pluto. But it's going to be a manageable kind of horniness, not one that is entirely out of control. This excess of sexual energy you want to treat as if it's a turbo booster for your intention. So you are going to be tempted to express this in ways that, if you remember that this sexual energy is your currency, you can manifest anything with it, especially sex, okay, if that's what you want, or sex with your creativity. All right, so with that being said, shout out to those of you on the fab journey. All right, yep, that's exactly what we said. This is Ascended February. No, not really. Okay, no. But other than that, this is going to be a weird, strange transition period. Okay, where from now until Thursday, elements of yourself that no longer apply, okay, are releasing. And this is so very important because the best example that I can give, all right, is your clothes don't fit you anymore. So I'm not gonna lie, you had a lot of swag. You had a lot of swag before. You might not necessarily have believed in your swag. Maybe you might have left certain you let certain people kind of downplay it, or maybe you did believe in your swag. I'm not going to speak for everybody, but you know, if I can be honest with you, the swag that you got now is putting that old swag you had to shame, and you're getting ready to step into a whole new expression of your swag. This upgraded swaggery is on another level. And what's very important about this, especially with the Leo energy, is you're reevaluating this understanding of how much more confident you are in yourself, that this is going to forever change the way you express your style, and it's going to make completely obsolete your previous style. So the best way I can make sense of this is, you had a shirt before that was really good. There was nothing wrong with the shirt. It's just it doesn't fit you anymore. You're like a whole size class beyond the shirt you had. So now what this is going to feel like is you're putting on all your old shirts, and it's just not fitting. It doesn't have that fit that it used to have. And if you're wondering, this is the faith where the new clothes are coming with the new moon, but you're having to put away old clothes. So it's like, well, where am I going to get the new clothes? Just release the old clothes. That's an old swag. You went multi-generational in your swag. You had different pieces of the infinity swag stones, and now you're putting it all together. You had different styles and eras throughout your life. Now you're taking the best part of each style. You're getting ready to move forward with a style that's the most authentic to you than ever. Okay. I do want to welcome Nordic Wolf to Infinity Club. You're also going to get a card as well. All right. Beautiful. So Christopher Brown and Nordic Wolf, congrats. Of course, this pick a card reading will be available in public for everyone. So the underlying theme that we have here is the lovers. Unsurprisingly, the moon is on Venus. So that, I feel like, is influencing this lover's flavor. The lovers card is saying that for some of you, a soulmate is going to be relevant to this new life you're walking into. Please understand, with the new moon in Virgo opposite Saturn, this is going to bring sponsored divine karmic partnerships. That's why I'm saying this new moon in Virgo is the beginning of a 6-month passage and adventure that's going to change your whole life. And you're going to be changing more of other people's life, even though the whole concept of your life changing happens every day. But like, relevant to this and the nature of how it's going to happen, this is very, 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 very important. This new moon in Virgo and the next year's new moon in Virgo are going to be the two new moon in Virgos with Saturn in opposition. The next one post 2025 are going to be new moon in Libras. where we're going to have the Saturn in Aries. And last 2 years were the new moon in Leos. So we're going to move forward with this new moon in Virgo by kicking off karmic partnerships that are divinely inspired, because of Pisces, divine partnerships, soulmates. And the reason why this is important with the Neptune element is going to be dreamy. It's just, for some of you, this is not a conventional romantic union. For some of you, this is your love for playing guitar. This is maybe a swinger lifestyle, whether you're monogamous, polyamorous, romantic, or platonic. It's an activation of your heart, okay, connected with your mind in a way that's not fighting. And so this is being in love, or being with a lover, okay, or being in love with a stripper, being in love with a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Really, it is what it is. Now, dreaming with Tess said good karmic. And the reason why this is such an important question is every single time the association of people who say karmic relationships with anything bad is a myth. Anyone who's ever said, oh, that was a karmic relationship, that's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. And I love that you asked that question. Only God is good, right? So karmic relationships are not good or bad. A karmic relationship is bad because you're a piece of shit. A karmic relationship is good because you're good. So there's idiomatic languaging where you're saying, oh, that's a twin flame, that's a soulmate, that's bullshit. Every single relationship that exists between a mom and a child, between a squirrel and a car that hit it, between two friends, every relationship is karmic. Every single relationship is karmic. Every single composite chart has Saturn in the chart. So I love that you asked that, because people always associate karmic with bad, when karmic, especially when it takes a center role in a relationship, means that both of the actions between you two have to be resolved before you move forward together or move apart. That's what makes the relationship karmic. It's almost inescapable. The karma of your actions and their actions are moving forward. So karmic, for some reason, has this connotation with toxic. And dreaming with Tess, I love what you're saying, because that's really what, in coming out of this illusion of fantasizing and projecting relationships, we're realizing that in order to get good and loving relationships, we merely just have to be good and loving. It's literally just that simple. And that's what you've been doing. So a lot of you guys look at yourself at being single, and you don't even realize the reason why you're single is because you're powerful as fuck. Weak people allow people to just come into their lives and treat them like side characters or mats. So the fact that you have boundaries to where nobody can fuck with you like that, and you have the ability to choose, you're high quality, and your feelings of loneliness are really more illusory. So basically, the reason why that's so very important is relative to those boundaries as well. You know what I mean? You are effectively not allowing the wrong energies into your life. So you might feel, oh, I'm not in a relationship, but it's like, no, you could have been in 7 relationships. Your spirit guides got them the fuck out of there. Like, you're so psychic, you have allowed yourself to still be single. And let Forest Fairy Tarot be legitimate evidence. Some of you have not yet accepted you're not going to miss who you're meant to be with. So the fact that you desire true love means that you're going to get it. The reason why you get with people who fuck you over is because you chose that. You let people walk over you, you let people abuse you, and that's because they reflected the part of you that doesn't like yourself. You like yourself. That's because you like yourself, because you have not let anyone fuck you over. That's how that works. But sometimes we forget, because of the illusion of time, that, oh, you know what I mean? I'm not meant to be with anyone. You're consciously creating that. You will never miss who you're meant to be with. So if you're opening and creating space for them because they already exist energetically in spirit, you're not separate, quantum entanglement. This is what's going to make it happen, versus if you're flooding your head with doubts, if you're depressed, if you're entertaining people who are not your people, you're not creating space for them to come in. And once you create space for them to come in, okay, energetically, they mirror you and they start to create space for you to come in. And that's how these relationships work. And that's what the Lover's card is saying, especially for those of you who have really, really, really been wanting to improve on existing relationships, take it to the next level, or really connect. You know, even for those of you in platonic settings, your friendships, your relationships, okay, it's like they're going to be so much more fun. It's like you're in love with what you're doing. All right. So, that's the really Moon, Venus, Leo message for you guys. Know that this new lifestyle you're stepping into is going to involve very exciting sexual activity. And sexual activity doesn't have to be intercourse. Sexual activity could kind of be, you know what I'm saying? Um, Sexual activity can kind of be playing a guitar. And Elisha, I feel you on that. From Cat Moon to Aqua Moon, we need to stop lying to ourselves. Like, we can't give up on love because we're the source of it. So you know what I mean? Like, the part of us that's giving up on love, and yes, a Pisces, it's amazing that you as a Pisces is saying this, but the reason why you guys can't give up on love is because the new framework of love and the concepts and the lifestyle and the generation is coming from your hearts. So the dark forces are wanting to give you an illusion, to give you reasons to not give up. But you really, not a single one of us in this room have any reason to give up on love because we exist. The fact that you, here's the only, and that's the thing. That's why this Lover's card is coming, because some of it, because it might have felt like, and this was an illusion, it might have felt like, oh, we're waiting too long, or this isn't going to happen. And your spirit guides are like, you're bugging. Like, it's only just getting started. What you think you're coming out of is literally only just getting started. So, like, there's no way you're not going to experience this. And what's very important, B, is the only way you should give up on love, if you're watching me right now, okay, because I'm right where Elisha, my Cat Moon has been talking to me like that too, and I was just being stubborn. If I'm gonna be honest with myself, the only way you should give up on love, if you want a legitimate relationship, some of you are mad or some of you are frustrated because you have discernment. If any of you wanted to be in a relationship right now, you can, but you are holding out to get what you deserve. That means you're royal. Bums cannot do that. A bum ass bitch or a bum ass Negro or a bum ass person cannot accept what's meant for them. They don't have standards. You have standards. You literally have, and I caught myself. I was starting to beat myself up because I didn't want to be patient. For me, it's impatience. I've never had an issue believing in this. It's just impatience. And because I was waiting, if I'm gonna be honest with myself, love opportunities have always been around me. I was just either too picky, I was lazy, or I was impatient as fuck. I realized I don't even have to do anything. I just have to maintain my standards. And instead of doubting, I have to remember I create. So here's the thing, you're not a bum. Most of you are kings and queens. And so you wanting what you want is a good thing. If you can answer this question honestly, then give up on love. Would you date yourself? Do you honestly think that you are an amazing catch? Do you feel like anyone will be lucky to date you? Do you feel like you're what's right? Like, do you like with like for me personally? No one can say that I cheat on them. There are ladies out here, fine ladies, beautiful ladies. You know what I'm saying? Who unfortunately have to go through the shame because their partner is out there having sex with other people. So I know what I bring to a relationship. A part of my value is nobody can ever say that I cheated on you. That's something I stand on. I'm the Venus and Taurus loyal. Okay, so like, you know, I can definitely date someone like me or myself, right? If you answered no to that. If you're, first of all, if you're honest and self-conscious enough to know that maybe who you are right now isn't worth dating, give up on love. Okay. If you're willing to change that and become someone who is worth dating, don't give up on love. But if you answer this question and say, nah, that's what I'm saying. I would never. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know. I must be high value. I don't know what they be calling high value these days. Because apparently high value males can cheat, but if they have money, they're high value. I thought loyalty was royalty. So y'all gotta know what truly is high value, and I feel you do. All right, cool. So here's the thing. If you feel you're not worthy of dating, and if you feel there's nothing that can be done, give up on love right now. Don't even waste your fucking time. If you feel implicitly that anyone will be lucky to date you, that you are a genuinely good catch, don't ever give up on love. The fact that you exist means that I don't even have to finish that sentence, but let me add some jargon. You emit a frequency that's going to actually express itself through resonant tunes who reflect it completely or have different shades. So just by you maintaining that, it's going to be there. Okay. What if you have a health issue that is preventing it for the moment? Son Goku, and this is the thing, we create our reality. You can decide you don't have that health issue anymore. And this is why the indoctrination and the fake science that comes out scares you with, oh, you don't have a medical degree. You can't use manifestation to heal shit. I used the selenite wand to heal my sinus issues, where I had asked my mother to send antibiotics from Texas and it would have taken 2 days. So I had no other choice but to use a selenite wand and my Reiki energy to heal my nose. I was skeptical. I didn't believe in crystals like that. And I still don't. But I can say that by the time the pills came, I never had a sinus infection for a whole 2 years just because of my Reiki. So this is where, you know what I'm saying? Nothing in this world prevents you from doing anything. And the reason why we can talk about you can create anything, but then we have these other questions that come out like, well, what if I have this issue preventing, is because you're still waking up from that programming. You have been deeply conditioned to not believe in yourself. So I hope you don't find that patronizing to anyone who I'm saying this to. There are no issues that stop you. You can literally just decide. Remember, see, decide, know, and believe. Believe means that everything you know, I know I don't have no issues, and I just believe it. That's it. That requires exercising your imagination muscles, because faith is not necessarily just as simple as blind belief. It's a magic. Okay, so Son Goku and Dreaming with Tess, you guys asked some amazing questions. All right. Because of the indoctrination of materialist reductionist science, it has conditioned many to believe that any physical issues can stop you from doing what you want to do. We've prayed and seen people be healed of cancer that was supposed to kill them. So, I mean, I feel like certain people want such an analytical scientific explanation, but all these things are beyond us. We're barely able to perceive more than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum. So that's basically it. The faith you've been holding space for to create, that's the new life you're moving forward to. And the Lover's card is saying that, especially for those of you who have given up faith, or it doesn't make sense. This is going to remind you that there's nothing you need to do to gain the love that you're worthy of. Just remind yourself you're lucky. All you have, if you want a love hack, take everything you love about why anyone would be like, look at the shoes of your partner and look at them admiring you. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, I'm lucky to be with you. That's it. If you know that implicitly, you're already attracting that. Like you just need to hold space for that. And some of you don't accept that. And so unconsciously you're impatient. I struggle with that a lot. If you can accept that anyone would be lucky to be with you and live that, you're Gucci. All right. And you don't even have to really just be patient, just create it. Okay. Instead of waiting for it to happen, just literally create it. Think of it. Be like, oh yeah, boo's coming through. My imaginary boo, who's my real boo, or it doesn't have to be imaginary. And the reason why people make fun of that is because they're stupid. Think about how pop culture has ridiculed these new energy ways for years to in favor of making what popular hypermaterialism, hypersexuality. Think about how mainstream culture finds it really cool to spend a lot of debt money to buy a lot of useless applications and to have sex with everybody. And then what do they make fun of? Virginity, chastity. It's not cool to not have as much sex with people. It's not cool to not spend your money unreasonably. Like, there's a reason for that. It's a war. It's a war. So don't let these people play you because you're in your power. All right, we're gonna step into pile one. Tune in, booty. That lovers card really threw me off. All right, if you picked pile one, all right, it's cool to be irresponsible. That's crazy. So if you picked pile one, okay. Yes, this is going to be available for playback. Mia and Wright, I got your Cash App. And then the two people who join Infinity Club, I will pull your cards for anyone who wants a personal tarot card. Click the description box below, $20 minimum, and I will pull a card for you. And 3 cards for 40. All right, just in case you want more than one. What is this lifestyle you're activating? What is the message? Okay. Hey, let's get it. Oh, looks like the magician was pile one. Let's get it. Pile one, I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. You are activating the magic life. All right. Pile one, this is very important. As above, so below. Whatever you keep on your mind, you're going to be making that shit happen. So if you pick pile one, you're going to incorporate your magical manifestation ability. Imagine if everything you think you want to manifest, you manifest, and that's a part of your life. You know what? I think I want to play. I think I want to go scuba diving with Miley Cyrus today. You know, I'm gonna shoot her a DM. Let's see. And Miley Cyrus doesn't even see your little DM. Okay, but you don't care. You still just go out. And while you're at the line of Starbucks, guess who taps you on the back? It's Miley fucking Cyrus. Ah! And you're like, no way. I was just thinking about skydiving with you today. And she's like, oh my gosh, I wanted to go sky. Boom, now you went skydiving because you're the motherfucking magician. That's your lifestyle. Like anything you want to create, you're the magician who creates magic in your life. You bring heaven to earth, all right, and use your skills. Now if you pick pile one, you can use magic through making songs, through writing poems, through speaking it, through visualizing it. Okay, shout out to Christopher Brown. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. The extent of the limits will be no limits. It's your imagination, the limits of anything you can imagine. And now the style of your magic is how you create the circumstances to bring it in. So if you picked number one, you are living the magic lifestyle. Okay, you are living the lifestyle of the magician. And the reason why this is so awesome is because, Amy, I definitely got you. This is definitely going to put you in a position to focus a lot more on what it is you have always wanted to create into your life with, you know, replicable skills you'll be able to perfect and create. All right. So what's the gift as the magician living this life? What is the gift that you are going to be um gaining to step forward this 6 month lifestyle creation? Judgment. So this is going to be the gift of awakening. Your ability to manifest in this instant and amazing capability is going to awaken you to your true life's purpose. Pile one, this is very important because some of you have been walking a path that you may have thought was your life path, but it was never really your true life path. Some of you don't realize that you have gone through extended side quests. So, like, your path is a super major path, or it's a very important path, but it's so important that before you could walk that path, you had to do the prerequisite paths. It's like when you take a college course, before you could take this course, you need to take the prerequisite classes. So you have been doing that. You are literally off the heels of completing that. That's why we got the magician for you. You've completed it, but some of you have taken your time and you may have felt that this side quest or detour was your actual purpose because you're helping people through these paths. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going through this and you're seeing that, and it's like, nah, B, you were meant to take everything you learned from these lessons for your real path, for your true life's purpose. So that's going to be the gift for you. It's going to completely awaken you to who you're meant to be and why you have these abilities the way you do. And that's the gift. It's going to really open up quite profoundly and very clearly. And I think this is going to be very enjoyable. Who is loving this so far? This is amazing. And finally, the outcome we have is the hermit. So I feel like whatever path opens up for you guys, you would think that with this magician lifestyle, you're going to live it up, sun card, or just kind of like show everyone. You're going to keep to yourself. I feel like what I'm getting with the hermit is you guys are going to specialize a unique craft of magic that you might be able to teach. The hermit card as an outcome means that you're activating this new ability to instantly manifest. You're awakening your true path, and I feel like you're going to focus in and specialize and master your abilities. So it's like, if you realize you're really good at visualization magic, you're going to master your visualization magic ability and create a subspecialization to where you're now the master of visualization, and you become like, it's like if you realize you're a doctor, you become a brain surgeon. You specialize in that field. What I'm getting with the hermit is that you have so much passion for what you do. You're going to focus all of your mind on perfecting and just moving forward this path to places where no one else has been. So, like, Pile one are the people where, when people need you, it's because no one else can do it. You're like the specialist. Okay. Listen, whatever this awakening is going to shock you so much at your core that you decide to literally become a super studious individual of your craft, kind of like you are a medical student. Like, I can see some of you working on magical formulas like you're studying for medicine. Another thing is, some of you are going to innovate medicine, engineering with these crafts of magic. So you're going to be able to bring these seemingly unconventional mystic arts into these conventional fields. And that's where with the hermit, it's like you're applying this science, and I don't want to say scientific, but this research methodical approach to something that is seemingly more imaginative and fantasy. Okay, so this is very beautiful, Power One. And the Hermit is Virgo. So this is going to be you carving out your true, unique individual lifestyle. All right, Pile Dose. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. Pile two. So the new life that you are creating and activating is the Hangman, the lifestyle of surrender. Now, this is really beautiful with Neptune. This lifestyle is bringing a total transformation of your personality. Do not, do not be thrown off by the Hangman. The Hangman lifestyle means that you don't have to know. It's not so much luck, it's that the level of psychic ability that you have. The reason why some of y'all don't like to be told to surrender is because you want to know what to do. But Spirit is saying, be, you don't have to know because we're doing it for you. So if you pick pile two, your supernatural abilities are automatic. Automatic powers only come to high. You have to be at a high level. This is Neptune. It's not even so much you just have to have faith in yourself. No, your powers work on their own. So like you didn't know that there was $1,000 in the third cupboard, but you didn't have to know because you just randomly opened it. You know what I'm saying? This is why this is kind of difficult, because imagine if your lifestyle is so on point, you can just surrender to your own self, and like your subconscious is guiding you to everything to work for you. I don't know if that makes sense. The pile two, it's almost in the set. Pile two, you pick pile two if you're trying to do everything by yourself. If you picked pile two, it's because you're powerful and like you make shit happen and you have such great control. Like you're really good at controlling shit. That's why you pick pile two, because your power is like B. You don't, the shit is automatic. Like if you pick pile two, you're driving a self-driving car manually. And your car is trying to be like, listen, I know you're whipping this bitch, but I drive for you. Like your car just wants you to chill and give you fellatio or cunnilingus. Like it's a self-driving car that goes down on you. And like you're not even allowing it to drive for you. And it drives as good as you do. It studied your subconscious patterns. So it's like some of you don't believe that your car drives for you, though. You're like, no, but I have to make the turn. And the car is making the turn for you. Like you let go of the wheel and the car makes the turn for you. And it's like, dog, I can drive for you. But you're just so used to driving everything. And it's like, be like, let me drive. You're supposed to just be chilling. You're going on a long road trip too. You have all this time to do all this extra shit, but you keep on wanting to drive the car. Now, granted, it's a dope ass car. It's a fun car to drive, but like the Hangman is saying, just let it drive itself. Some of you see the Hangman is telling you to surrender to your higher self because you want to control your life, but you're in the 3D. Your 3D only sees this. Your higher self sees beyond you. So yeah, you can control it, but your higher self is like, yeah, you're getting all this little shit, but why don't you just surrender to me? Because you know I got you. You know I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have this amazing route you use and it gets you to your 10-minute destination in 5 minutes. But your self-driving car is like, B, I get you, but I made it there in 2 minutes. I know the roads. I know I was specifically designed to drive you. I have the GPS coordinates of the roads before you doing your usual pattern, thinking you get in there 5 minutes early. I can get you 8 minutes earlier. You need to surrender to your higher self. It is on point. See, if your higher self was boo-boo and trash, I can understand. But like if you pick pile two, when was the last time your intuition ever failed you? I'll wait. I'll really wait. I'm gonna take some time because I don't think you can remember yourself. When was the last time you were ever even wrong? And that's why I'm very like frustrated because Paul, you pick Paul too when you fuck up and shit still works out for you. It's like, fuck, damn it. I missed the ride. I spent $200. I missed the ride. I came here for 3 hours. And then on the way back to your car, the person who everyone came to see comes to see you like, hey, you want a ride? It's unofficial, and here's your money back. It's like, yo, why are you trying to control everything? You don't even need to. Y'all be the type of people trying to control the most shit. Hangman, we didn't even get to the next card. Just let it go. Just let it go. Now, here's the thing, though. This is not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy. Okay. Because if you pick pile two, all right, the thing here is, and this I can't. If you don't want to do, I'm not mad, but you're gonna have to do this too. Pile two, people gonna be coming at you sideways. People gonna be saying shit about you that's not true. You're gonna have to, in this new lifestyle, deal with people just making up all sorts of shit, projecting all sorts of shit on you, like, oh, that person does evil spells, and like you have to completely surrender. You have to hit people with the Father forgive them. They don't know what they do. Now, personally, I wouldn't forgive them. I say God forgives. I don't. I'll be like, fuck you, bitch. But you can't respond because it's beneath you. And I am ultra petty. So I couldn't do this. Like, I have to say something back. I have to say something back. It's just like basically people are going to say stuff about you and you're going to surrender to it and it's going to backfire on them every fucking time. I'm too petty for that. I'm going to want to say something back. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. If you pick pile two, you're pretty fucking powerful. Like, pile one is a lot more magical. Pile two is a lot more transcendent. It's like higher level magic. That's Neptunian, clearly. But this is also bringing in a new version of yourself. You're sacrificing your old self to your new self. Okay. Of course, Miss Sag is talking shit. So like it is what it is. I can't tell you. Like I'm gonna tell you to surrender, but I can't tell you to not. I'm too petty. So I'd be hypocritical. So the gift we have here for you is the sun, guys. See, I knew you weren't surrendering for nothing. Okay, the gift we have for you is this main character energy, happiness, joy. So in this process, like this is the lifestyle of surrender you're coming into. So once you make the decision to just fully surrender, we're not saying to take a leap of faith. Once you make the decision to fully surrender to your higher self, it's going to open up so much happiness. Like, oh my gosh, I'm her for real. I'm him for real. Oh, wow. Yes, this is amazing. All I had to do was surrender. Everything is just opening up for me because I don't have to know. I don't have to know things. Hint, hint, call, call. I don't have to know what's going to happen. I know I got myself. Some of you want to know, and I'm hypocritical as fuck because I've always wanted to know. But like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to know. You don't have to know. It's okay, mind. Cause everything is sunny, blah blah. The way I just be butchering Usher's classics, I apologize. This is horrible. He didn't make these songs for me to just fuck them up years later. Or maybe he did. All right, the outcome that we have here is the moon. So we literally have the sun and then we have the moon. You are initiating yourself into the mysteries of the world. Okay. If you picked pile two, You are coming into a definitive understanding of occult secrets and psychic abilities that will help you navigate through the mystery of your psyche and other people's psyches. This is the Doctor Strange pile on God, because you would think like pile one is more of like an instant manifesting pile. Like pile one can give Sorcerer Supreme vibes, but if you ask me, pile two is the Sorcerer Supreme. Because Doctor Strange had to, you guys are Doctor Strange, guys. You had to surrender. A lot of you guys are bringing on your expertise. Like, I'm the shit at this though. Like, I need to control this. Doctor Strange got humbled. Y'all about to get humbled. Like, you're not gonna have to get in a car crash and lose your hands, but please don't be too stubborn, because that's what the hangman is. Like, you're getting ready to step into so much depth of understanding of psychology and magic, but you have to surrender to everything you think you know. And once you do that, light, and that light, the gift of the light, is what's going to help you come into this outcome of the moon. So you got the sun and the moon. You're surrendering to the sun and the moon. That's very symbolic. Okay. I feel like there's even deeper with pile two. I feel like everything I'm saying with pile two is still just the surface. Okay. So that's interesting. Don't worry, you got the sun. So you getting humbled is going to make you very happy. It's going to be in a kind of humbling way that you troll yourself, where it's like, and if you pick pile two, it's like there's something you really want and you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. It's something that you've always wanted, and your higher self is going to be like, oh, well, I know you wanted this little ass bear. Well, here's this big ass bear that you always wanted, but didn't think you could get. Your higher self is about to do you like that. Something like, I know you've been wanting it. You've been praying to me for this for like your whole life and shit. This little ass shit. This little ass shit. Yeah, and I'm your higher self, so I really know what you want. Yeah, I bet you. Oh, you didn't even know you could have this, huh? No. That's you, Pop 2. That's you, Pop 2. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Yeah. That's literally it. Jesus holding the big bear behind his back. Okay, but I feel like your higher self gonna be trolling you. It's gonna put you through emotional roller coasters just to troll you like you on Punk. All right, pile 3. But the gift is something. Okay, pile 3. So what is this lifestyle that we are activating? I still want what I want, though. I knew it, damn it. You didn't watch. All right. We do have the death card. This lifestyle that you are activating is most definitely a transformative life. If you're Gemini rising, I wouldn't be surprised if you pick this. That's 6th house Scorpio. You might become a killer. So if you're a pile 3, you're probably a killer, a shooter, an assassin. People come to you when they're getting ready to end certain things in their life, an exorcist. Pile 3, you're completely transforming. You are completely transforming. Okay. If you picked pile 3, the life you're stepping into is not the life you're coming from. It's going to be completely night and day. Okay. But I don't know why I feel like, yeah, you're transforming, but after you transform and step into this life, when people see you, it's because they're getting ready to die. Like you're getting ready to become a reaper yourself. Like people are going to be like, people are going to talk about how, oh my God, when I met you, I was ending this relationship. When I met you, I stopped believing in this old thought. Like you're not playing. And I feel like some of you are really going to be killers, like straight up. Yeah, Gemini suns and Gemini risings. I wouldn't be surprised. So far, 2 Gemini risings and a Gemini have already come out, because your lifestyle is transformation. 6th house Scorpio, that's Gemini rising. Okay. You know, we be on our Reaper shit. But this is beautiful. For some of you, this could be physical transformation, financial transformation. Either way, you're something is dying. Something is not going to be the same coming into this new moon, which means you're already going to start seeing it now. Okay, I've been ushering in Judgment Day. Christopher, on God, people are gonna be looking at you like the Punisher, like, oh my God, no! And they may not even know why they feel that. If they can see spiritually, they'll know and they'll run. Okay, especially, I feel very strongly an exorcist past. You could be a jeweler, you could be a teacher, but like when you're around other people's demons, they get restless, and your higher self is just exercising motherfuckers, like using your body to just drop truth bombs on people. Huh? So I love that. I love that. I love that. All right, pile 3. All right, pile 3. Okay, we got you, Infinite Light Divine. So this is really beautiful. That I love how we're starting this with the end. Okay, so people are going to be looking at you like you're so unrecognizable. Like, are you the same person? Did we really go to school together? What happened to you? That's you, pile 3. And what's your gift? If we get the star, it's probably because you're going to be famous as fuck. We got the Chariot. So the gift for you is that you literally become. The gift for you is that victory after victory after victory. So basically, everything that you put your mind to, you're going to get your way. With this transformative approach, things that you used to do that took more of your effort than it needed to be, stuff that you know should have produced more results, it's hitting. Even new stuff, okay? Chariot means all you do is win. That's your gift. If you're shooting your shot, you know you swish the bitch. That's why people are going to be looking at you like, what happened to you? Like, are you the same person? Even stuff that hit before, it doesn't hit the same. So pile 3 so far is the sharpest pile. Y'all did not come to play around. Pile 1 is a more magical study pile. Pile 2 is just strict surrender and happiness. Pile 3, y'all not fucking playing. This is just straight sharpshooter. You have this goal, knocked it out the park. You had this goal, knocked it out the park. You're a home runner if you did pile 3. Okay, so like when we know when you come at the bat, grand slam, you're bringing everyone home. You're changing the game. Pile 3, you're changing the game, quite literally. I think you guys are going to take the most seriously this new moon. Okay, this is beautiful. I feel that. And this is your gift. So like, it doesn't matter if what on the surface things don't look like you're going your way. Things are fucking going your way. Like, it is what it is, just because you said so. And it's that focus and determination. Your gift is the gift to maintain focus. The Chariot card means that when you get $1 million, you're not going to spend it on booze and crack. You're going to focus on the next project. You're going to keep moving forward. You're not going to let immediate gratification get in your way. You keep winning. You are fresh, like Fresh Girl Fitness. Okay, this is beautiful. You are definitely a leader. Now, the outcome that we have is the High Priestess. I feel like this is an echo of the moon. So far, every single pile has a unique resonance. This is the card of the moon. Okay, so we got the Hermit for pile 1, we got the Moon for pile 2, and then we got the High Priestess, the Moon, for pile 3. So everyone's outcome so far is deeply intuitive. Pile 1 is like pioneering a new field of study based on your instant manifestation ability. Pile 2, you are uncovering psychological mastery of the fucking occult, Doctor Strange style. Doctor Strange could be both 1 and 2, but pile 3, you're going to gain massive spiritual revelation. Spiritual revelation meaning unseen facets being made seen to you. The fulfillment of what your intuition was leading you towards. This is very interesting as an outcome card. For the woman watching this, you're going to become this archetype. Okay, it's like you're transforming into the high priestess personified, who is just too psychic for her own good. But I do get the sense that this is also going to fulfill a lot of dreams and insights. So if you picked pile 3, you have been seeing recurring synchronicities. And this is going to really bring you more towards the nature of how these actually play out and work. I think what's even more amazing about this and important about this is that this could also be a told you so pile, because everything that you've been manifesting, it's going to come through. Okay. And that's why people are going to be like, who are you? Like, you were talking about this before. We thought maybe you were capping. Um, I feel like it's even deeper though. Like pile 2 with the moon is really more so the imagination. Pile 3 is really more so your intuition. Both are very related though. But if you're pile 3, you are a killer. And I mean that in a way where you kill everything you do. You shut shit down. You're really good at what you do. And this is really, really, really beautiful. And pay attention to the synchronicities, because they're going to be directly leading you powerfully. Okay. Like super powerful signs. Okay. So finally, I'm so glad we could do this pick a card reading. This is really fun. Finally, pile number 4. If you picked pile number 4, okay. I don't know why Eve, who's that girl, is coming up. Maybe for pile 3, but all right, you ready, pile 4? You ready, pile 4? You ready, pile 4? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What lifestyle are you picking up right now? What are you activating? We do have the Emperor. You see that? This is the 4th card. So you guys are, this is power, the rush of power that came over me. You're activating a lifestyle that you completely own. You are the emperor of your own life. The fact that we got pile 4 and card number 4, damn, she did it again. That's crazy. The Aries did it again. The fact that we got pile 4, okay, with the Emperor card 4 means you are so fucking powerful. You could trademark your lifestyle. But there's this autonomy and there's this sense of ownership to where you fully own your life. Basically, if you pick pile 4, no one can tell you how to live your life. No one's going to be able to influence it. And it's important to make a distinction of, because no one can tell the first 3 piles how to live their life, but pile 4, everything that you're activating is coming off of the discipline of you 100% owning and creating exactly what you want to do. Okay, there's a way I want to say this too. Obviously, if you pick pile 4, you're a fucking boss. All right. But this is, I feel like pile 4, this is you stepping into the authority to command how you live the life you live. All right. It's interesting. Dream of a Test. I love that you picked 1 as well, because this kind of has a parallel to pile 1. Pile 1 is the magician of their life. Pile 4, you're going to be the emperor of your life. Even if you're a woman, you know what I'm saying? You're still going to be the emperor, not the empress. The empress would be more the abundant lifestyle. The emperor, you're calling shots. You are literally commanding how you form your life, and you have the power to back it up too. which I feel like is so very important. And you're going to be your own boss. This is you being fearless. You're creating order out of chaos. You're making your own rules and you're having others obey them. So that's really the key. Whereas Pile 1 is going to be interacting magically and playing with their imagination to create. And Pile 2 is just fully surrendering. Okay. And Pile 3 is literally just going through complete transformation. Pile 4, you're calling the shots. You're like, this is what the fuck I want in my life, and this is it. And you have the discipline to back it up, which is beautiful. So if you've been wanting to be your own boss, if you've wanted to be giving orders and whatnot, this is your fucking pile. And moving forward, you're just gonna be in so. And do you know why this is very important? We told Pile 2 to surrender. We said, Pile 2, stop trying to take control of your life. Just let go. Pile 4, you're taking full control of your life. So, like, imagine if you picked 2 and 4. That shit is amazing. Holy shit. Because, Pile 4 is not the opposite of Pile 2. But, like, this is the pile where this is what Pile 2 wanted. This is everything. Pile 2 is looking at you weird now because this is exactly what Pile 2 wanted. Pile 2 wanted the emperor. Like, you were in control. No, Pile 2, you need to surrender. You need to surrender to your higher being. Pile 4 got this. Pile 4 got this unlocked. That's crazy. Oh shit. I love it. I love it. This is really, really cool because the autonomy that you're going to literally give yourself, okay, is so very important. And it's putting you in a position to very, very, very powerfully make your hard work be so, so, so worth it. I feel like if you picked Pile 4, you're a hard and smart worker. Okay. It's like you personally you put in a lot of work to get where you are. And you might have noticed or not noticed that the qualities of the hard work you put in are what you're using to now create this new lifestyle, especially the woman here. Like you're coming with that emperor fire and it's very sexy. Woman, like men are gonna approach you. Men who are secure in themselves are gonna eye you very powerfully, like you're her. But men who are very insecure are going to be fucking terrified of you because there's an edginess that you're going to bring that if they're not on their own too, they're going to start projecting on you like, oh, you're not ladylike enough. And the men who pulled this, it's going to bring out that inner emperor within you. And it's going to really finally put you in that position to more so than ever kind of establish, whether you're a man or a woman, the authority that you have always been wanting to, or you've always had latent within you. So the gift for Pile 4 is the tower. Okay. You're going to come into instant enlightenment. The reason why people don't like the tower card is because they have shit to hide. Anyone who doesn't have anything to hide, or anyone who's just super adaptable, the tower is going to be great for you. So because this is in the card of the gift, what the tower card represents is immediate enlightenment, like a sudden awakening. So you're literally going to come into a flash lightning immediate understanding of what needs to be done and what you have to do. Chances are it's already done. So for a lot of you, this tower card is an overnight success. Like you're not going to imagine how instantly you are in a position to immediately get the next step or manifest what you want. And that's beautiful as a gift. If you picked pile 4, right? In situations that would completely overwhelm people, high stakes, super stressful situations that are just too much, you thrive in them. You're the emperor. You're looking for those situations. You're looking at other people kind of like cry because, like, seriously, like you're in your job and now boom, a car just crashed in to somebody. And now the speaker system, boom, hit someone's leg. Someone has a broken leg. And everyone's going crazy, like, oh no, no. And you're just like, pathetic. You're like, look at everyone just. Some of you are kind and compassionate too, but you're just like, all right, I need to do this. I need to do that. You're chilling. You're just like, ooh, it's not even a big deal. It's just like you're hyped, but it's just like, okay, boom, 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 boom. Or like stuff that would like overwhelm people. You're just like, it smells like bitch in here. Pathetic. The Omni Man pathetic, like pathetic. Like you motherfuckers are weak. You feel me? Like and that's why people are going to be looking at you as the emperor because you lead people forward. I don't even want to say you're the rock. Like you're going to be able to take charge where people desperately need it. But like you thrive in these situations. My father is an Aries. And when we were at his mom's funeral, I knew he was an Aries, and I knew I inherited my Mars and Aries from him because someone whooped out a gun instantly, and everyone was shook. I wanted to run away, but I just stood my ground. My Aries father instantly, before anyone could react, casually just grabbed the gun. And even after, he's like, oh, I knew he wasn't going to shoot the gun. And that's what made me admire Aries. Every Aries I've ever known is live like that. Even as a kid, my Aries friend had defended me from older kids, looking like they were going to bully us. And he went back into his house, came out with the bat, boom, boom, and those kids ran away. Fucking Aries. Fucking Aries. He wasn't going to shoot nobody. But like situations that people heighten, you're on go. All right. But this gift for you with the tower is talking about instant enlightenment, instant overnight success. And the outcome we have for you is the strength card. So this is really great for fun and frolics. Okay. This is very, very important because you're going to have so much time to really enjoy what you love. Pile 4, I feel like this is really cool if you've been just so on the grind and you personally been just so focused on your work, you might not have really given yourself time to just indulge in things you're genuinely passionate about. And you're going to do that. Thank you, Near. You're going to really have this ability to really enjoy your infinite creativity, especially for those of you who want fun and frolics and sex. You're gonna get it. Okay, it's gonna be very, very awesome, very, very amazing. And yeah, so guys, thank you so very much once again for joining me. I see you guys. I see some of you have joined the queue for the personal cards. For those of you who would like a personal card, then please click the description box below and I got you. All right, Christopher, we're of course going to start with you. That was an awesome reading, y'all. I really enjoyed that. I really, really, really enjoyed that. I think that was very, very awesome. Very important. Yeah. I'm gonna pull a bonus card for everyone, and you guys are so amazing. Thank you guys for showing up. This will be put on the pick a card reading playlist, and this will be public, of course, as always. So the bonus card we have for everybody is the High Priestess. So following this broadcast, you're going to receive a very, very, very powerful synchronicity or intuitive nudge. You're going to receive confirmation, follow that nudge, take that leap of faith, and enjoy what comes as a result. Okay, there's sacred revelation, intuitive revelation, deeper understanding of your spiritual and supernatural gifts. So do look forward to that. I love the High Priestess so much. That's wifey right there. Strength card, High Priestess. That's wifey. Boom. All right. Oh, oops. I'm gonna use this deck. So basically, we're gonna start with Christopher Brown. All right, and we got 2 cards for you. Welcome to Infinity Club. I see you pulled the Star and the Knight of Pentacles. Yep, we got the bonus card for pile 3, ironically. All right, Christopher Brown, let's see what we got for you. The underlying theme we have is the Emperor, and that's beautiful because we know you picked pile 4. And so this card came out again, young angel, sir. Okay, we know you're an angel. I think the authority that you're coming with is backed with so much integrity. You're going to just come into so much more empowerment, really now deciding how you want to build this kingdom. So that was just the underlying theme. Now, the 2 cards we have for you are the Tower, and this is coming with the Strength card. So that is literally the entire pile 4 that we got for you. We literally got a turn for pile 4. So the 2 cards is instant creativity, instant sex, especially with the Tower and a Strength card. This is like really pleasurable sex. It's not devil card sex though. This is also instant creativity, coming up with concepts and creative ideas on the fly. Okay. And I think that's amazing that we got the same pile for you again. And we got the Sun and the Moon. So it's great illumination and revelation. All right. Kind of coming into both aspects and polarities. Next, we have Nordic Wolf. Okay. Thank you, Nordic Wolf. Appreciate you too, Christopher. All right. Nordic Wolf. We do have the Justice card. The underlying theme of this are decisions that are being made. No way. That is amazing. Thank you so much for telling me that. I needed to know that. So Nordic Wolf, we do have the Justice card. This, as an underlying theme, is talking about the karmic nature of your interpersonal relationships with other people, and this is specific to you. Anyone who's ever done you wrong, all these things are going to be brought up so that the record could be set straight. Normally, if you've done anything wrong, this needs to be set straight, but I feel like you're walking in integrity. So the Justice card is also going to influence decisions you're making to move in a new direction, especially with this new lifestyle activation. So Libra season is going to be very relevant for you. And we do have the Empress. Because you're getting the paperwork straight and you're signing the right contracts, even if these contracts are verbal with your friends, abundance is just going to multiply for you. So the Empress is saying you're going to come into a lot of fun, abundance, riches, but you want to make sure you're on the same page with people. You want to make sure the paperwork is right so people don't have their hands on your riches, okay? You want to make sure that all the agreements are clear and everyone's on the same page. That's what I'm getting with the Justice card, all right? So next we have Amy Harris. Peace, Elisha. Amy, thank you very much. The card that we have for you. We do have the Devil card as an underlying theme, which is so crazy. Oh my God. See, so the fact that we have this synchronicity, Amy, I think that's very important. I think this is an element of your psychic ability. The devil card is like a liaison who's going to help you discern influences that wish to deceive you. It's also going to be an underworld connect and plug. So it's like being friends with the underground drug kingpin or drug dealer who, even though they have that negative lifestyle, they're still a good friend to you. Okay. So the underlying theme is also being mindful of your shadow, any shadow tendencies. But we're going to see the main card because I feel like there's a benevolent edge to this for you, which is coming into a different perspective about things that are societally seen as taboo. Because now two cards came out. The main card we have for you is the star. Exactly. So your dreams are coming true. But and then we have the justice card that came out here too. This I think is like signing a major label deal, and the devil card is like make sure you don't get finessed or taken advantage of, but the justice card is going to be your lawyer, so the devil can't screw you over because you brought your lawyer. It's so crazy because this card flew out. Like I wanted to bring this one, but this one came out, so it's like you're going to be Gucci. And this is beautiful, Amy. The star card is talking about you manifesting every single one of your spiritual gifts, you being an inspiration, you seeing every single one of your dreams come true, especially if there's a vocation that you want to do as your main living, as your lifestyle. You can fully believe in it and the fact that it's going to happen because you make it happen, you make it work. Okay. Ride, thank you for the energy you put towards the fourth pile in advance. That's amazing to see right now. Right, let's go. What do we have for you, right? Amy, thank you so much. I'm really excited to pull the star with you and for you too. So I'm looking forward to see how that might play out for you. So Friday, we do have we have the devil card and it's coming. I thought the star was going to come again. So we have it with the justice. This is interesting because Friday, I feel like it's a little bit more, the lovers, it's a little bit more legalistic for you. I feel like with the justice card, you're going to be operating, it's like on the surface, your paperwork is right. You're operating in integrity, and that allows you to do things beneath the surface, right? Ironically, what I get for you is you have a candy shop, and the IRS sees that your tax return is nice. It's justice card. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't audit you. You do your taxes perfectly. Now, what they don't know is that that candy shop is actually an underground front for a secret empire that you have beneath the candy shop. So please let me know how this resonates with you. The underlying theme with the devil is talking about temptations, and it's also talking about taking a discerning approach towards opportunities that may not be the most legal. But the justice card is saying that your paperwork's going to be right. You're going to be able to express yourself with integrity. But that's really the vibe I'm getting. It's like on the surface, you got a candy shop. It's right in taxes, but that candy shop might be, you know what I'm saying, a totally different thing entirely. All right, which is beautiful. I'm gonna pull a bonus card for you. And we do have the hangman surrender once again. So the hangman is really you transforming your personality during this period. The devil card wanted to come out again. So yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely would not mind. I'd definitely look into that. I especially seeing the patterns that are available. Sun Moon Magic, Lady Mia, Master Mia. Okay. Miss Mia Judge. What card do we have for you? Shout out to Annie. So we do have the devil card coming out again. This is 3 in a row, which is crazy considering that I shuffled and I got the justice. So I'm going to just do this again. Devil card justice, though, is the same theme. It's saying that you are it doesn't have to really strictly be illegal either, but it's an indulgence. It's an indulgence that you're not, it's like allowing yourself to be materialistic, but you're still balanced with the justice. You don't let it overcome your ego, basically. So we do have Emperor, which will be cool if you picked Power 4, and we got the Sun. So we have this whole notion of the foundation of authority. Christopher Brown, thank you. I'll let them know. All right. I think it might have taken a while. It took me a day or two before I got the email, but I'll let them know. The Emperor is talking about Mia. Your discipline is giving you a firm foundation so that you can live your happiest life, which is very beautiful. All right. With the Sun. I'm going to take a picture of that, by the way, and let them know. And the Sun card is definitely talking about you stepping into this new moon cycle with just so much joy and everything pretty much working around what your heart enjoys and pleasures. But it's based on this firm foundation and authority that you're bringing into your life, which I think is cool. Like the discipline you've put to really maintain and harness this. And last but not least, we do have Michelle. Okay, who wants 3 cards? I got you. I love it. Michelle, the underlying theme we have is the magician. So powerful Power One vibes. This is saying as an underlying theme, as above, so below. So what's on your mind, you are manifesting effortlessly. And it's also saying that you're going to be able to use your skills and your talents to sell yourself and get literally anything you want. Now, we do have the chariot. So the first card we have for you is just you winning, you deciding to take action and accomplishing everything you set your mind to with your ingenuity and your wit. We do also have the high priestess. You're being led by your intuition. And this is beautiful knowing you have like all this alien energy and your moon in Pisces, right? So you're just so intuitively led masterfully. And this is really, really powerful. And then we also have the judgment card. So this is really leading you into a major awakening. And I feel like this is also you being able to intuitively guide and direct people towards victory and their true higher purpose. Okay, very powerful. And I love that we had this with the underlying theme being the magician. So the direction you're headed to is bringing revelation and awakening. And it's your ingenuity and wit. This is you literally here as the magician that is really securing this for you. All right. And I love to pull that. That is super awesome. Okay. Um, Cindy, I just got your Venmo. Thank you very much. No problem. That was really even me pulling that gave me such a really vibrant energy. And I think that's the vibe that you just bless people with just by coming through and working your literal magic. So that's beautiful. All right. Cindy. Cindy, we do have the hermit. So this is you really perfecting your craft. You're guiding yourself with your own inner light. And this is really beautiful too, because they're going to be what other people suggest and advise for you. And then there's your personal advice. Your personal advice is way greater than anyone else's advice. Even if they're a PhD expert in their field, you want to go with your personal knowledge. And the main card that we have for you is the Lover's card. Now, this is talking about developing a romantic relationship in private. This is also talking about maybe starting off platonic with somebody with a soulmate that you realize is more of a soulmate. This could also be developing your passions privately. Like even if it's in public, you're taking a single determined focus towards what you love. But the Lovers card is talking about being with your soulmate, Cindy. I'm gonna be completely honest. Even if it's with an existing partner, even if it's with certain friends, you just loving more how you're being with them, but your uniqueness and everything that makes you special in the way you are being appreciated. Because I feel like the Hermit card is you've really taken out so much time to understand yourself at a core level. And that's what you're bringing in order to achieve and experience this success in love, whether with somebody else or with yourself in a certain aspect. And I think that's really beautiful, just given the festive nature of the vibration and the success and the fulfillment that comes with this. Okay. So you guys stay blessed as always. This, of course, reading will be available publicly and it's timeless. So feel free to watch this whenever. And until next time, peace.